Today I'm going to show you a watercolor floral technique that I learned from Christabel Nails. She's also on YouTube. Just search for Christabel Nails. She did a great job, and I've recreated this look before, but today I wanted to show you a little bit of a different way to do it as well. Same technique, only kind of a different design concept. You can see I've already started with my base. On my pinky and thumb is this polish. It is Abyss by Color Club. Hope you can see that. It's a beautiful, bright, yet deep teal. And on my the middle three fingers here, I have 2 coats of Sinful Colors Mint Apple, and then 1 coat of Revlon's Whimsical. It's a jelly with glitter in it, but I just wanted a little bit of a glittery look to it. This will mostly all be covered with the sponged floral, and for that I'm going to be using, to sponge on, I'll be using Insta Dry Mint Sprint by Sally Hansen and the Color Club Abyss as well. This technique, you're going to cut up your cosmetic sponges into little squares like this. Some smaller, some bigger. It all depends on what you like. This will be for the flowers that you sponge on, and I'll show you how to do that later on. So you'll need a few of these. A set of tweezers to hold your little sponge with, because this is really hard to sponge on. So you'll be popping it in like that and sponging it on like that. I don't want to wreck my nail polish. It's not all the way dry yet. Now before you start sponging, you'll want to add a thin coat of the apricot cuticle oil that I have. It can be any cuticle oil. Just a little bit around the nail, because as with sponging on gradients, you will get a mess around your cuticles, and this just makes it easier to get off, and especially since this Abyss color here is so hard to get off, and it's a big staining polish really. I'm going to take extra measures to make sure that my cuticles don't get teal. You probably won't need it that far, but my cuticles could use some moisture anyways. I've always had bad cuticles, but now especially that I use the 100% acetone for cleanup, it's horrible. And just leave that on. It's better even if you do this like way before your polish is dry, then it's not quite as oily. Oh, I just realized my colors might not show up as well as I want them to on these nails. So I'm going to go and take a little sponge and sponge a little bit of white in certain places just so it shows up a little more. And I'm using Sinful Colors Snowy White. You just want to add a little bit, not much, because this will really show up on here. Oh, of course that would happen. Just in some random spots. Done the white stamping, or sponging I should say. It doesn't have to be even, this doesn't have to be perfect. I clean up after every step so there's not so much buildup. And now we're going to go in with the Sally Hansen Insta Dry Mint Sprint, and we're going to sponge a little on the nails. Okay, so I'm done the mint sprint. This is what it looks like. It looks kind of crazy until you get the outlines of the flowers and everything done. I am doing both hands. So let's keep going. We're going to sponge again with a small piece of the sponge, the Color Club Abyss, and this will be our last color that we sponge before we outline. For the designs, I'm using a black gel pen, and I'm just going to show you a flower here, how I do it. You're just going to make little petals going around. And you're just going to follow your little sponge designs from before for where to put which flower. So there's one, and you can see here is another different circle, and I'm just going to keep going with that. And we are all done. Oh, hopefully I can zoom in better. But there you go. I'll have full pictures on Instagram. My Instagram username is pretty_fingertips. Come check me out. Bye.